Assalamualaikum girls. Today we are discussing the functional groups. First class is alkanes. In case of alkane, there is no functional group. Second class is alkenes. In case of alkenes, we are having carbon-carbon double bond, and this double bond is the functional group of alkenes. Now come to the third class, that is known as the alkynes. In case of alkynes, carbon-carbon is having triple bond, and this triple bond is the functional group of alkyne. Now come to the third definition of alkyl radicals. In case what is alkyl radical, we should know that when one hydrogen of any alkane is removed, the remaining structure is known as the alkyl radical. Next three functional groups are made by attaching one halogen, one OH group, and one amine group with the alkyl radical. The first one is known as the haloalkanes. In case of haloalkanes, we are placing one halogen on the place of hydrogen, as we know that halogen is representing by the symbol X and alkyl radicals are representing by the symbol R. In case of alcohol, we attach alkyl radical with the functional group OH, and in case of amines, we are attaching the NH2 group on the place of one hydrogen. Then there is the another group that is known as the carbonyl group. How it is made? When carbon is doubly bonded with oxygen, that is known as the carbonyl group. Carbonyl group. And from carbonyl group we have two functional groups. The first one is known as the aldehyde, and the second one is known as the ketones. When carbonyl group have two functional group, the first one is known as the aldehydes and the second one is known as the ketone. In case of aldehyde, on the one side hydrogen is must with the carbonyl group, and the other side it could be any alkyl radical. But in case of ketone, on both side of carbonyl group we should have alkyl radical. So the both of these groups are formed by the carbonyl group, and they have, if we are having one hydrogen, if we are having hydrogen on one side of carbonyl group and alkyl radical on the other side of the carbonyl group, then the group is no functional group is known as the aldehyde. And if we are having both the alkyl radical around on the both side of the carbonyl group, then the functional group is known as the ketone. And after this we are having another functional group that is known as the carboxyl group. From the carboxyl group we are also having two functional groups. One is known as the carboxylic acid and other is known as the ester. All we should know that what is the carboxyl group. When carbon is bonded with two oxygen in this way, that on with one oxygen it is doubly bonded and with another oxygen it is singly bonded, then the group is known as the carboxyl group. From the carboxyl group we are having two functional group, as we know that carboxylic acid and ester. If we are having on one side of carboxyl group hydrogen and on other side is alkyl radical, then the functional group is known as the carboxylic acid. And if we are having on both side of carboxylic group alkyl radical, then the functional group is known as the ester. And then come to the last, that is ether. In case of ether, we are having two alkyl radical which are attached with each other through oxygen. These alkyl radical could be same or the different one. That's it.